On board.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard. We do have a very full flight today. If you have more than one carry-on item, please place the smaller item underneath the seat in front of you. We'd like to be able to accommodate everyone's carry-on bags. You don't have to check in here at the last minute. So again, please place an item underneath the seat in front of you. Good evening and welcome aboard.
call for radio check 85 by 5. Delta 9945 Atlantic ground, you're cleared to the Jacksonville Airport by the varsity 2 departure. Make and transition, then is filed. Maintain 10,000, expect level 31010. Departures 125.7, squawk 7270. It'll be 125.7. Delta 9945, read back correct, expect runway 279.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing. Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming. All right, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect. Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected, bypass pins inserted. Go and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go. Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
Circuit point for reading, check it, we can find that side. Aerodrome 10 letter ground today, guys. Yeah, radio check on the radio. Aerodrome jet 10 inches 5 by 5. Oh, appreciate it.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake. And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment. And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the left. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Take a moment to find the exits closest to you, and remember, they might be behind you. It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels above your seat will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens, reach up and pull a mask towards you until the tube is fully extended. Place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the electric
Land 2655 Atlantic ground. Taxi straight ahead, turn right on Tango Cross. Taxi around to Tango. Middle line 45 on the ground, this pushing market current, advise that the current is. Middle line 9.5, or 27 right at Lima Charlie, taxi via Lima Juliet Mike, Lima Charlie. Middle 9.5, squawk normal. Double 99.5, turn squawk more Charlie. I don't see a beacon from you. Delta 99.5, recycle transponder, squawk 7270. Land ground, Delta 1261 IFR to Portland with Mike. Delta 1261 land ground, standby. Middle 1260 when you clear to the Portland Airport, so you're not to departure. Y'all transition data filed, maintain 10,000, expect flight level 3010 West after departure. Departure frequency is 125.7 squawk 7243. 7243. Middle 1261 squawk 3 bracket is correct. Expect current T6 left for your departure. Call for time of Delta. I know it's at 25.7, correct, for the departure frequency? Affirmative. Give way to the A321, passing left, right to left.
146 Bravo, sorry, Foxtrot X-ray.
Citation 146 Foxtrot X-ray. On ground, stand by.
Standing by 146 Foxtrot X-ray.
Citation 146 Foxtrot X-ray, cleared to the Jacksonville Airport, before CT departure. The anti-transition data file maintain 10,000, expect flight level, correction, expect 17,001 limits after departure, departure frequency 126 point, correction 125.65, squawk 7238.
Could you repeat the departure for 146 Foxtrot X-ray?
Departure 125.65.
Sorry, the departure, the procedure, 146 Foxtrot X-ray.
Before departure and transition. Still the 9945, contact Atlanta Tower 119.1, good day.
For 146 Foxtrot X-ray, could you repeat the
Level 1. That's 9945 Atlanta Tower, new departure frequency 4125.65. That is 9945 Arnold Squall, runway 27 right clear for takeoff, wind 300 at 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking off in just a few minutes. Flight attendants, please start a cabin for departure.
400. $1,000.
Desert 9945, contact departure 12565.
Delta 9945, Milan departure radar contact, ground maintain 14000. Delta 9945, contact Atlanta Center on 132.907.
Desert 904 radar contact 70 miles north of Inbound Welcome. Delta 9945, Atlanta, climbing to level 310.
Here. Okay, guys, tell me one thing. Have I not been talking for the entire stream? Is this the first time you're hearing my voice? Thomas. Anyone, have you not been hearing my voice before? I have been talking the entire time, but this is ridiculous, guys. It was my mistake. I don't know why I make such noob mistakes. Maybe I am a noob streamer yet. I actually had my microphone turned off on the freaking Streamlabs. Oh man, this is ridiculous, man. I'm sorry guys. I've been talking the entire time without noticing that, you know, my voice is not working. And also just confirming from you guys if you guys can hear the ATC as well. Alex or Thomas, whoever is here. Can you confirm you can hear the ATC? I missed out. I accidentally muted the microphone output on Streamlabs, and I've literally been talking. I was talking so much. But anyway, thanks for letting me know, guys. I just checked it. The problem with Streamlabs is that if I have Streamlabs going on another screen, my performance gets hit for X-Plane or MSFS, you know, whatever I'm flying, and so to fix that, there's something called this performance mode on my Streamlabs. If you turn that on, you can't see anything except the chat. So that was kind of a bummer there. But yeah, I'm so sorry about that, guys. You haven't been listening to what I'm saying, and I've been talking to ghosts until this point. But thank you, Alex, for confirming that you can hear the ATC. At least something was working. Thank you so much for letting me know, guys. Alright, we have passed 18,000 feet, and let's put this to standard so we get the correct one. Let's check everything is fine. What I'm gonna do is bring up the charts for Jacksonville. In just a moment. So let's get that. Our start for today is gonna be Odia 1. We'll get the approach once we get that. Let's just make sure we have the charts right here. Close this thing. There we have it, the Odia. So we are gonna be on the. If we go to arrivals, we're gonna be the Odia and Dutchy transition. So let's see where Dutchy is.
What's your Mach number? 0.9. American 7 Mach K, 0 good. Yeah, 821. American 7 maintain Mach 81, 81 got issues there.
Alright, I'm back, guys. Can you guys find Dutchie? Where is the Dutchie transition? Oh, it's right here. So we're gonna go direct to Dutchie and skip all these things, I believe. And then after that, let me just confirm it here. So Dutchie transition is gonna be, let's see, landing runway. So let's check what's the weather is at Jacksonville. It's gonna be crazy events, I believe, with all the storm and the stuff going on. Okay, it's not too bad, guys. The winds are 210 at 09, so we are probably gonna get runway 26. We'll see what happens there. We're getting runway 26 or runway 14. So we have that. That's cool. Let's go to legs and check what we're doing. Okay, we're getting Dutchie. Oh. I think I got it wrong. I think I read the chart the other way, not the way I was supposed to. We're gonna be coming in at Dutchie and go that way. So then we go to Odia and then we're gonna, I don't know. Let's see what we get. Let me rotate this so we can. It's better for us to see that. So once we get to Odia, where is it taking us? Kibley. So Kibley is right here, and then we're gonna have to, depending on what runway we're gonna be landing at, we'll get either of these tracks right here.
Guys, we go.
We're getting close to our cruise altitude. We are at 290 knots, which is good. Yeah, that should be good.
On the 7744, stand by 1 second, flash the show. Give me 1 minute.
I think I'm gonna take out the,
American 7 cross field back at maintain level.
what's it called? The X checklist from this airplane. I don't really need it. Like, almost everything is done. Unless, of course, I'm using shared cockpit.
Alpha 9945, same Mach number.
We are Mach 0.78, Delta 9945.
Alpha 9945, roger, maintain that.
We'll maintain Mach 0.78, Delta 9945.
Lufthansa 7744, contact Charlotte approach 126.15 today. Lufthansa 7744, contact Charlotte approach 126.15. Contact 126.15. So 126.15, thank you very much. Houston, thanks for the service. Yes. 1645, contact KJAX, center 125.05. What's that? 45, your request again, sir?
check where we are on the route and where the top of descent is. There's traffic. There's definitely traffic, and we're not too far from top of descent, so we're gonna get our descent very soon. I can give you the exact. We're about 20, 40, 60, so about 50 miles from the top of descent. So that's a fairly short cruise for us to Jacksonville. And also, guys, if you're watching this and I'm talking over the ATC right now, let me know if my voice is clear enough to overpower the ATC so that you don't hear the ATC when I, like, you do hear it, but it's not disturbing enough to understand what I'm saying. Let me know in the chat so I can fix it accordingly. I'm still like fine-tuning all my stream setup and everything, and I'm gonna get a new mic tonight, so it's gonna be interesting for next week's streams. I'll get a new microphone. It's gonna be fun.
Delta 9945, cross ILTAC and maintain level 240.
Cross ILTAC and maintain flight level 240. That's a 9945. Alright, so we have already been given permission to descend. Let's go 240 and we can go descend now. ILTAC. Let's go to descent and descend now.
Level 310, 10 minutes after departure. Departure with me, squawk 2067.
Quite Louisville, running back to back, flight maintain flight pass, 310, reception squawk 2060, departure with PS 1085.
Yes, 95, read back correct. Break Delta 3438, contact approach 125.7.
We are already descending at about 1,000 feet per minute, so great.
2505, have a good night.
Just make sure if we get that frequency, we are set with that. So 2505.
Number 1230, cross Trooper at maintain 13,000, the Atlanta altimeter 386. Across the bridge,
Let's actually arrest our descent rate a bit. We don't want to be descending so fast. What happened to this thing? Did it remove the functionality? Oh. What's going on there? Why is this not working? This was weird, guys. I've not seen this happen on Zibo before. It used to work. Did he just disable it? I'm gonna have to update my Zibo, guys. You can't use the vertical speed. That is not good. Oh. I had to set that to vertical speed. I've been flying a lot of Airbus these days, guys. I'm doing a lot of it. Alright, 600 feet per minute is gonna get us to ILTAC at about flight level 240. Oh no, I figured it out, Alex. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't engage the vertical speed, and I'm like, why is this not working? We have it working. Man, I need to fly the Zibo again for a few flights now. The Airbus has been spoiling me with all the automations and stuff.
Delta 9945, contact KJAX, Delta Center 12505, we'll see ya.
12505 Delta 9945, see ya. Good evening, Jacksonville Center, Delta 9945, descending to flight level 240.
5, Jackson Center. Good evening, sir. Descend VDO Dale 1 arrival, Jackson Center 2901, landing west.
Landing west and descend via the ODA on arrival Delta 9945. Alright, so let's put VNAV. And we're gonna have to descend. We are landing west. So let's bring up the other page. So west is gonna be 26. We're gonna get runway 26 or maybe 32. So that is cool. I'm just gonna bring those up on Chart Fox before we get that. So approach. Oh, we'll get the ILS charts. ILS 26 and ILS. Oh, there is no ILS for 32. If we do get 32, it's gonna be RNAV. So we'll do the RNAV if we get 32. That's gonna be interesting. I like doing RNAV approaches, guys. I love them. Alright, so we are getting close to the ILTAC. Now apparently we're gonna be getting to top of descent for 280 there. We're passing 250. Let's see. What do we have here? I was trying to do something. I think I forgot. We're turning. And oh yeah, I know what I was gonna do. Align the heading bug to where we're going, because we may get vectors anytime soon. Let's put it around 150. For some reason we have leveled off at 250. That's because the Dutchie was supposed to be flight level 250 or above. So the next restriction actually is 190. So let's put that in. 190 and see where it goes with that. Give it some speed brakes for now. I'm gonna be landing this thing after a long time, guys. We hope we get the greasy peasy going. There's the speed brakes out. This should get us down faster. I don't know what's going on. This needs to be 13,000 below or This is not doing fine. So let's go to level change. Let's start descending faster. There we go. That's much more like it. That's gonna bring us to 190 at the waypoint, and then we can continue from there. That's much more like the descent weight we want, guys. Slightly pitching down. Can confirm on this display right here, the PFD. Can put the speed brakes back. Doing nicely there. We should get to 190. The next is gonna be 100, so 10,000 feet. Put that, and that's 10,000 right there. Zoom in a little bit. Let's set the auto brake to 1. Need to bring up the charts here. That's Jacksonville. And that's runway 32 right there. And this is going to be runway 26. So most likely we're going to get 26, and it's a 10,000 feet runway. And the field elevation is 30, so go to the overhead and set the landing altitude to 50. That's all we can do for this one. Round up. And the altimeter. 29901. Let's just make sure it is what it says. It is indeed 29901, so we can set that right here. 29901 and press standard. So we should make 10,000 right about that point, so we can reduce the speed just a little bit. It's a 280. Still nicely descending. John, wind check. Wind check is gonna be the winds at Jacksonville are 240 at 8 knots. 240 at 8 is the winds at Jacksonville. Welcome to the stream, John. Glad to have you here. I think he spoke to us. Say again for Delta 9945.
Delta 9945, contact KJAX, approach 127.0, you're very nice.
121.0, is that?
127.0, 27,
127.0, Delta 9945. Good night.
Good night.
127.0 is going to be our next frequency. quickly get the ATIS before we talk to him. Jack's ATIS is gonna be information Yankee.
1645, change of plans, turn right heading 10, correction, turn right heading 110, descend and maintain 5,000.
Great turn 110, that's 5,000, 1645 there.
Good evening, Jacksonville Center, Delta 9945, descending via the ODL-1 arrival. We have information Yankee.
Delta 9945, Jacksonville approach low, expect runway 26.
Runway 26 for Delta 9945. Alrighty, let's go to departure arrival, and we'll quickly brief the runway 26 ILS is what we have here. So we have that. Let's go back to the legs page. Into the EFB, runway 26 is what we're going to be at. So it's fairly long runway. Go back to charts. Let's go to this one first and check for runway 26 from Keep Late on track. Cross Mattel between 6,000 and 7,000 and at 230 knots and track 130. Alright, so we have that. Let's review the ILS 26 charts. It says 1,000 to go, so we're gonna have to reduce. So the next altitude at Keepley is supposed to be 7,000, but we need to slow down first to 250 knots.
American 7 traffic, it's going to be after 2 o'clock, 2 miles, or correction, 7 miles at 5,000 and A300, caution wind turbulence, no factor.
Okay, we got him on GPS. I'll be up visual now.
Okay, you know what? Maintain 6,000. I'm not sure what turn he's doing anymore.
Alright, we'll maintain 6,000.
Alright, we're going to 250. Let's do a 240 for now. And the next altitude is going to be 7,000, so let's bring that down to 7,000. And continue the descent.
Yeah,
What's up with the legs page here?
I'm going to have to try to fit you back in somewhere.
060, FedEx 1645, we were asking the same place.
You know, sometimes I don't know what left or right is or what my own blocks are.
Keepley. I don't know what they're talking about, guys.
Departure, Delta 99, sorry for the delay. I'm with you at 3,000.
Roger, stand by. And actually, while I find you, can you light up?
So next waypoint is Keepley. I don't know why it wants to take us to... So at Keepley, let's go back here. At Keepley we are supposed to...
Delta 2244 side of this, late one, clear back jet.
Keepley on track 127. So let's make sure we do that.
Alright, American 7 clear traffic lines, can you do that before?
American 7, sure, actually descend maintain 5,000.
So we have to cross Keepley at 127
Maintain 5, Marcel.
and cross Mattel. Do we even have those things?
2244 contact, correction, contact center 125.05 there. 125.05.
Oh no, not that one. ILS 26.
4X914, fly heading 210.
210, 904.
Alright, we're at Keepley and we're gonna go heading select. Approach Delta 9945. Are we gonna get vectors after Keepley or should we go with the charted stuff?
Yeah, I'll have vectors for you. Or sorry, Final will have vectors for you.
Copy, thank you.
Delta 9891, clear direct Arnie.
Direct Arnie for Delta 99. North 914, requesting direct Turkey for what is the ILS 26.
RX914, contact bridge 119.85, he'll get that for you.
Let's make sure we have the ILS in. First thing first, we may get vectors 110.3 and 257. So let's put this to 257 real quick.
Maintain 3000, American 704, and we're on a heading of 330, American 7.
Thanks, American FedEx 1772, turn left heading 060, descend and maintain 5,000.
So 257 is what we have, and the frequency is going to be 110.3. So let's put that right here.
91 contact center 125.05 today.
25.05.
American 7 contact approach 119.85 today.
There we go. Set on both radios. So it says
1645, the answer to all these vectors here.
there's a lot of talking going on. There's a lot of chatter.
Yeah, turn right heading 200.
It's a lot of chatter, guys. What was that? I'm getting confused now with so much chatter. No, not this one. So Mattel. So let's see if we have that. MATLL. That's Mattel for us. That's there, and it says we are supposed to cross Mattel between 6,000 and 7,000. So we are at 7,000. Let's do a 6,000.
Right turn, direct to Arnie, American.
And do level change here. And the next waypoint after Mattel is gonna be, we're gonna have to be at 230 knots, so let's reduce the speed on that as well. 230 knots at Mattel, then track 130 to cross Nana. So make sure we have Nana in here.
American 704 traffic, 12 o'clock, 5 miles. It's going to be an A320 or 738 north to
That's
southbound.
Nana.
6,500.
And then next one is gonna be Nomte.
Copy the traffic, American 7.
Traffic 1772, turn left heading 040.
And then the next one is supposed to be Oleki. And then we'll get the vectors to final approach. So O-L-E, oops, O-L-E-K-E. There we go, that's Oleki, and then we're gonna get vectors. So if we can, let's delete this.
Traffic 1772, traffic 12 o'clock, 3.5 miles, 8,300 descending past the direction at 5,000, proceeding southbound, no factor.
That's a lot of traffic, guys.
Maintain 15,000.
15,000, American 7.
Delta 9945.
That's something super.
Nana at 4,000, or correction, at maintain 4,000 and 210 knots.
Cross Nana at maintain 4,000 and 210 knots, Delta 9945. So he's asked us to cross Nana at 4,000. Good, we got those things here.
22, turn right heading 200, vector to final.
And 210 is what he said.
American 704, contact for correction, contact center 125.05 today.
125.05, American 704, thanks to the agency.
You're welcome.
Just delete these things, we don't need that.
Approach back 77, kill Papa's with you. Does any other arrival? Like for official first runway 26, we have information Yankee.
Let's keep it how it is, and we'll go from there. 210 is where we are at right now, and we should be crossing Nana real soon. Oh, I don't know why we are not going Nana, so let's go direct Nana. Please get us there, plane. Please start turning. Can we? Oh, LNAV. There we go. That's our fault.
Thousand to go.
And so that's 4,000 and 210 knots. We don't need the speed brakes. Let's arm them.
Late, a very late handoff here, so turn left heading 080.
080, heading 1645 heading.
Getting close to Nana. Let's zoom in a lot more now. We have our ILSs set, and that should be more than enough. For now, let's go back to the ILS chart, now that we have this figured out. ILS 26, sorry. Nothing pretty much. Let's look at the missed approach procedure. Climb to 3000 direct DINs, LOM, and hold, continue. Climb in, hold to 3000. Okay, so that's pretty much like a straight line there, and then we gotta hold that until we get to like 3000. And probably at Tigri is what we'll get the 2000 feet. So we're gonna get descent instructions pretty soon. We are turning now to Nantes. We're exactly 210 knots.
Flight 1645, contact approach 119.85. 935, that is 1645, then.
Alright, so I think we will expect a vector and a handoff anytime soon, since we're approaching our final fix on this thing. Not the final approach fix, but the final fix. That's what it's supposed to be at Lakey. We're 4,000, 210 knots. Everything is fine so far with that. And let's, once we get straight on to Lakey, we'll go to
9945, approach 119.85 today.
119.85, good day. Delta 9945.
Air Canada 150, approach 119.85.
119.85 is going to be the frequency.
Air Canada 150, 119.85.
Approach Delta 9945 with you.
Delta 9945 is going to maintain 2000.
Down to 2,000 feet, Delta 9945. Alright, let's descend to 2,000.
Delta 9945, turn right heading 170.
Right 170, Delta 9945.
Select 1645, turn left heading 340. Left turn 340.
Alright, right 170. What we didn't do so far is the weight, so let's go to init ref, and that's gonna be 146, and plus 5 is gonna be 151 there. So we have that sorted. Our final approach speed is gonna be 151, so let's reduce the speed and get flaps 1 now.
Max 00, descend to maintain 3008 and 150.
Let's do 170. Descending to 2,000. We have to get the localizer at 2,000, so give it some speed brakes there to help him reduce the speed. Help it reduce the speed.
Delta 9945, near 3 miles per speed rate, turn right heading 240, maintain 2000, so establish a cleared ILS runway 26.
Right heading 240 and maintain 2000 until established ILS runway 26. Alright, so we're getting the localizer.
1,000 to go.
Send faster there before we get the localizer. Let's zoom in more. That's some crazy weather out here, guys. Insane weather. And we are almost established on the localizer. Let's get it done, guys. Single channel. And let's go flaps 5. And we are Tigri.
2500.
Let's reduce to final approach speed now. 151. Let's go gear down. And flaps 10.
FedEx 1772, slow speed 210.
And flaps 15.
FedEx 1645, you are 8 miles per
Okay, guys, I'm bringing in the flaps, guys. Alright, flaps 30 now. What's gonna be the tower frequency? Jacksonville Tower 118.3, so let's have that. Alright, guys, get your landing rate predictions in at this point. Get your landing rate predictions in for this one. You're not visual at all.
You're 2 o'clock, 2 miles, 2,000, turn it, clear in a second.
Copy, the weather is very blurry, so we can't see them. Delta 9945.
1645.
Oh, 1645, not for us.
You're at 150, close to 3,000. Climbing within 3,000, 150.
We don't have the runway inside, so we're gonna let this thing ride until we get the runway clear in sight, and then we can get it. Radio minimums are gonna be 200 feet, so we're gonna have to make sure we see the... Actually, I do see the runway, but I just want to make sure I see it nicely before I take control. So... 83...
150, it's gonna have 150, you have right, turn heading 0, 150, I apologize, guys. 010,
You have the runway in sight.
turn out, reaching 1 key behind. Delta 9945, Dash Tower 118.3.
Forward to tower, Delta 9945. Bye-bye. Alright, I'll take control of the plane and then talk to the ATC here.
Delta 9945, Jacksonville Tower, you up?
Delta 9945.
Delta 9945, you need to check in. The wind 240 runway 26, you're clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 26. We just got the handoff, sorry about that.
You're good? I was just wondering where you were at. You're good.
Alright, we are very high. To pitch down a little bit. We're way too high.
Jack Tower, FedEx 1645,
1,000.
on the ILS 26.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude 7.
FedEx 1645. Jacksonville Tower, the wind 240 runway 26, you are clear to land number 2 following a 737 on a 2-mile final.
26, total land number 2, FedEx 1645, we got the traffic, but...
Thank you.
The wind's coming from the left.
400. 300. Approaching minimums. 200 minimums.
Oh, this is going crazy, guys. This is going crazy.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, that was a hard one there. That was a hard one. The winds were blowing us around. Not what we wanted. Ouch! Who is the pilot here? Not me, not me. Anyway, guys, we're on the ground. Welcome to Jacksonville. And reversers normal. Let's do manual braking here. That was rough. That was rough. Unstable on the approach. We ended up too high suddenly for some reason. But it's okay. Welcome to Jacksonville, guys. You got John says I got too used to the 225 at 3 from MSFS. Absolutely, man. There was a lot of challenge here. I felt it was gusting and it's like so hard. Yeah, man. I should be flying X-Plane more often than MSFS at this point, like until they fix it. But yeah, they're two different sims. They just work like way differently. So, but that's not supposed to be an excuse for us. Did we lose the ATC here? We're not getting a handoff yet. Let's go to ground at 121.9er.
We'd like to thank you all for flying with us. We've enjoyed having you on board and look forward to the opportunity to serve you once again.
Jackson will ground Delta 99 245 with you.
Delta 9945, Jackson Brown, taxi to the terminal via straight ahead on Juliet.
Taxi to the terminal via straight ahead on Juliet, Delta 9945. Alright, let's turn on the APU. I knew it was gonna be hard, guys. I knew it was gonna be a hard landing for this one.
Calling ground, you're unreadable.
Alright, we'll park in front of this other Delta here.
Yeah.
This flight was with Delta Virtual, a virtual airline that I have been a part of. The URL is flydva.org, and it's a bunch of amazing guys. I really do recommend you guys to check it out. It's amazing and the people are good. There's over 80,000 routes, so you can fly whatever you want. You don't necessarily have to fly a Delta, so you could fly anything and everything you like that are in the route, and that's an icing on the cake. So make sure to check that out. I'll add that to the description, but just, you know, let's bring up the flaps. That being said, and the speed brakes can go up as well.
FedEx 1645 heading around point 9 or FedEx ramp via Alpha Kilo November Sierra.
Oh, look at that winglet on the shadow. Or the shadow of the winglet.
November 16 Alpha, Jackson Brown, about 3 out of 10.
That should be enough right there. Bring the parking brakes on. Our APU has come on, so we can go ahead and kill the engines and turn off the taxi light and turn off the beacon light right here. We're good with that. Cool down. Well, let's get some external power, and then let's actually not do that. You don't want to be flying around with that on the replays. Alright, so disconnect from VATSIM. And give me just a second as I finish my flight. On the smart cars, you get to use smart cars, guys, if you are in the Delta Virtual. Make sure you check that out, guys. Okay, everything is done. We can switch to the replay mode. It's probably not gonna be a pretty replay to watch anyway. Alright, there we go. We ended up being too low at this point. Let's watch it from... That was some insane amount of crap going on there. But the flare was there. Maybe we pulled out the power too soon. I think that's what happened there. Everything else was fine. I think the power was pulled out earlier than we should have. Let's see this as... And we landed on a single wheel there. Single landing gear. Landing. Okay. Let's a little watch from the cockpit. See what was going on there.
10.
Wow, that was smashed into the ground. We were on a single wheel for a long time. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna leave you guys with a couple more replays to look at, and that's gonna be it for the stream. Thank you so much for everyone who joined the stream. Please make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the content, and if you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with the latest streams and uploads. I'm planning to come out with a bunch of new tutorials and stuff. That's going to be really interesting. So do hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit the bell icons if you want to be reminded about it. Alright, I'll leave you with a couple of more replays, and that's going to be it for the stream, guys. Bye-bye, good night, take care, and stay safe, everyone.